Dance. Ballet, hip-hop, jazz, tap, street, house dance, so on and so forth. But what is dance, I ask myself? Dance is a move rhythmically to music, typically following a set sequence of steps. I started dancing at a very young age, 3 years old. I learnt ballet since it was a popular dance back then, when I used to watch the theatre shows. During my childhood, I would play with my toys until that time of day came, when I would have ballet practice. My mum would always help me prepare for practice and look presentable, as I always wanted to be one of those prima ballerinas one day, wearing tutu dresses and pointy shoes. I'd watch dance videos to help give me motivation. I never stopped practicing until I got it right. And I never gave up. She would take me to practice in order to support me, and for me to enjoy dance overall. Then, 9 years later, when I reached the age of 12, and I was in secondary school, I thought about the future and how I've always wanted to be a dancer or choreographer and teach people to express their emotions in dance, and share their story through dance, teaching them in my own time. I also participated in events that always do dance performances to show message and meaning, and to show and tell a story through movement. Performing to a small and big audience was a way of improving my confidence. It was a big challenge for me, as performing was one of my weaknesses. I never gave up, as I tried to always believe and have trust in myself without any doubts along the way. During that time, I'd always wake up very early in the morning and practice at least 10 hours a day from one dance routine to another. I would always have to learn dance routines off by heart. It wasn't easy at all. There was a time I made a mistake when practicing. I would do it again flawlessly, but then I'd just make another mistake. Other dancers looked down on me. They would try to discourage me, saying negative opinions about me such as, "You're such a bad dancer, you don't belong here, you'll never get to the top, you're not the type of dancer you should be, get a life." That was when I wanted to give up and commit suicide. However, that wasn't an option, so I prayed to God for guidance and solution to my problems, knowing that I'm just going to have to go through these trials and hardships in life. When I reached 18 years old, I'd become a young adult learning how to be independent. It was a time where I realised that there's more than one dance that can be used in a dance routine alone. It was a day that I wanted to share my talent with the efforts and sacrifices that I've gone through. I want to let people know about them, which is to perform a dance without being afraid to show your talent. This confidence has taught me to share my talent and skills that I have learnt so far as becoming a dancer. I dance to perform, not to impress. I dance on stage with spotlights shining on my face, ready to give all my ability. Even though I'm not a professional, I know of what I've learnt so far during my journey of dance, and I've found who I am and what I want to do. Dance. I dance to perform, not to impress. Dance like nobody's watching you.